Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Saturday, August 20th, 2022. Time is 6:15 p.m. Yes, Jersey time. Okay, well, we got another we got two well-trained professional psychopaths out there risking our lives as they protect and serve the government. And let me just put this disclaimer in there. If you have a short attention span, you want to listen to me ramble on and mispronounce words and give my mindless opinions about things, you can go right to the link. It'll be in the description. You can click on that and bypass me, because I know some of you out there have short attention spans and you're only watching videos to see if some auditor is going to yell at a cop and get arrested. That doesn't happen here anymore, does it, people? Okay, this is reported on live5news.com. It's stated August 4th, 2022. Two former Goose Creek officers arrested in child exploitation investigation. Well, you know, things were calmed down there for a little while with the psychopaths and their issues with sex. And it seems like I got a couple stories now that have just come back up again. Maybe it's the warm weather or something. Who the hell knows? All right, let's find out what this story is all about. I have not really read it. Two former Goose Creek police officers were arrested after one was accused of inappropriate relationships with a 17-year-old high school student, the state law enforcement division said. Conrad Sand Staten, 40, of Somerville, is charged with third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and misconduct in office, SLED spokesman Renee Wunderlich said. Shelley Love Olick, that's O-L-L-I-C-K, 42 of St. Stephen, is charged with misconduct in office. She said, I'm shocked that this is a female. Well, I'm assuming it's a female. Court documents state that Staten, who was employed as a school, well, there you go, school resource officer at Stratford High School between December 2021 and April 2022, possessed pornographic imagery of a 17-year-old Stratford High School student. Wow, how nice. An affidavit states Staten held more than 15 images of the student engaging in sexual activity or appearing in a state of sexual explicit nudity on his personal cell phone. Well, that's not too smart. You're going to get pictures like that. I would suggest you put that on a thumb drive and go bury it out in your backyard or something. Why would you have this on you? Court documents also state Staten engaged in public displays of affection with the student and failed to stop the minor from engaging in the act of producing obscene material. So I'm assuming this is a male student and a female cop. A separate affidavit alleges Olick permitted Staten to engage in an appropriate relationship with the student and had knowledge of prior allegations against Staten that involved inappropriate interactions with a juvenile student in 2018. So this cop's has now got a history has a sweet tooth for youngers. Affidavit alleges Olick had knowledge of a 17-year-old student spending extended time. Affidavit alleges Olick had knowledge of a 17-year-old student spending extended time with Staten within his hotel room. Goose Creek. I'm a little confused. So what's the deal? Let me get back here. So there's two cops involved there, and this is a separate affidavit that alleges Olick permitted Staten to engage. So one knew about it and didn't do anything about it. Okay. Affidavit states Olick had knowledge of a 17-year-old student spending extended time with Staten within his hotel room during a Goose Creek police-sponsored Explore program event in January 2022. Court documents state text message between Olick and Staten confirmed that knowledge. So what is it? One cop is bragging to the other cop? No documented action was taken to advise the department to remove Staten from his position, permitting access to the student, and ensure the safety of students under her care during the event or in the following months, the document states. Now, I'm going to tell you what else is going to happen here. The school's going to get sued too, along with the police. Investigators said said when questioned by the event by SLED, Olick denied any inappropriate interaction between Staten and the student, so she lied. But said that prior to the interview, the 17-year-old student had initially reported directly Olick being sexually assaulted by state in which Oleg reported to Goose Creek Police Chief L.J. This story is getting thicker as we go here. The court documents SLED released redacted reference to the student's gender. Roscoe released the following statement. On March 8th, the Goose Creek Police Department became aware of allegations surrounding former SRO Staten. Immediate action was taking place with former SRO Staten on administrative leave while simultaneously launching an internal investigation. As a result of that investigation, former SRO Staten was terminated on March 28th as a result of information that was discovered. I formally requested the assistance of the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division to be independent fact finder and determine if any criminal charges were warranted. The charges that were brought today were a result of that investigation. I want to thank blah, 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 blah. Goose Creek Mayor, I'm going to read this statement. Oh, here we go. Get ready for it. Here goes the disclaimer again. Integrity, trust, and accountability underscores our commitment to the community we serve after we get caught doing something we shouldn't do. At the city of Goose Creek, anything short of this will not be tolerated, especially if we get caught. The agency confirmed Goose Creek City spokesman Frank Johnson confirmed that Oleg resigned from the department, yet that stops him from answering any questions. State and Oleg were booked into the Hills Fickley Detention Center. Well, there you go. It's good to know that our resource officers here in New Jersey, they're called Class 3s. Typically, these cops retire, and then they go and they get, if they don't do something else, they get a job working at a high school or school. And here in New Jersey, they got a special rating now. They're called Class 3s, and they get paid anywhere from $25 to $35 an hour, and to be in the schools. Now, typically, what I've encountered when I've gone to schools to do some work is many of them. Some of them are not hired as Class 3. They work directly for the Board of Eds, but they still carry guns. And from what I see, most of the time, they're just up in the front buzzing people in and out of the schools. I've been to another school where they had a retired cop there, and he used to walk around school, and I don't like that. I don't think, I don't have a problem with the little kids, having a cop there where the little kids are at, having them at the front door, determining who comes in, having them watch the outside cameras and stuff. I don't have a problem with that. I got a problem when they're there patrolling the hallways and acting in a police capacity with the students. That's not, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't need some cop running around arresting a 10-year-old because he stole something from the class or whatever. That's ridiculous. But that is what happens. So, all right, the link will be in the description. You can go read it yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Follow me on Facebook, Gunnison Undercover. We're going to be posting a lot of links to a lot of stories out there, the lesser degree ones. Here we'll just stick with the high-end stuff, and that's that. Till next time, people.